But this is just a basic, video of me exploring the lab with Ermac and things that you could do with him. So let's do some damaging combos. Oops, not that. I think that's the most easy way to get into an X-ray. That does the most damage. That was 53%. That's not bad damage. He does higher, but that's not bad. Oops. Teleport kick, 1-2, force push. Basic Ermac combo for 45% damage. Really easy to do, and most useful ones for Ermac to know, for Ermac players to know. That's usually do mix-ups of this one. If you're not feeling comfortable, oops, or if they have a breaker. Normally, if they're almost dead and they have a freaking breaker, just EX force push. That's 34% right there, and they can't break her out of this. They have to break her out of this. They have to break her out of this part of the combo. If they don't break her out of there, and you get the force push, and then you basically have free 34%. So you don't want to give them the opportunity to break her out of your jump 4 kick, because they could break her out of this part of the combo. They can't break her out of the force lift. They could break her out of that. They can break her out of that, and they can not break her out of the force push. But they could break her out of that's 42% too. If you just do this part of the combo right here, and you go that's 34%. That's really not bad. If you really want to optimize damage and make sure they don't break her out, because they have to break her out of this part of the combo. If they don't break her out of it, you can have damage on them. Because if you get them with this, that's like 37% free. If they didn't break it out of the first part. So normally against Ermac players, people if you do like short strings in the beginning, if you do this one, you're most likely not gonna they're not gonna break her out of it, because they're probably not ready for it, and by the time they realize it, they're already in this. So they usually break her out of the jump teleport kick, and that's why I've seen a lot of people break her out of jump teleport kicks. So you wanna really watch HP. Not HP, what the hell I'm talking about. You really want to watch their meter as you're playing Ermac, because you want to make sure they don't have the ability to break her out of anything, like you have the ability to kill him. You don't want him to be able to break her out. Like, if you just build up a breaker right there, and you decide to go in with the 2-2 and then force push, they could break her out of the 2-2. Normally they won't, because it's the end of the combo, but just to say they're almost dead, they could do that. We were doing the back 1-1-4 combos. And yeah, these lead into a lot of, randomly damaging combos. As I said before, just a little recap. Yeah, anyways. Okay, here's some other things that I want to experiment with. It's basically his unblockable setup. I know you could do a lot with these blockable ones. It's kind of hard to hit though. But as you can tell, like right there, that was Ermac's unblockable is back 2, back 2 you hold it and you charge it. So basically when you do back 2, let me oh, that's 60% one. That's back 2. So as as a charge it's basically unblockable 11%. If you do a back charge and then you do a back 1, you saw right there, so it'd be basically a charge and a back 1 to clear that list. Charge, back 1. It does that, and you can actually link into a force list. So it'll be back 1. Oops. It's actually back 1. Yep, there we go. And then you could do whatever. I think that's all I can play around with Ermac. I might have to do some online play to show you later on what his strategies are online. I think there's much I can show. I could probably let's try some random. That's interesting. 27%. That's not worth it. Ermac, sweet. That's actually. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about this one. This is actually Ermac's overhead, okay? So look, character's blocking low, so the only thing that the character can be hit by is a medium. Mediums also are overheads in this game. I don't know why, but it's called overheads. It's based on, is it Tekken or he was a king fighter, something medium basically are overheads. So up 4 is actually Ermac's overhead. Up 4 is actually Ermac. That does not look like Ermac's overhead, but up 4 is Ermac's overhead. It doesn't lead into anything. That's the only overhead that Ermac has in this game. Back 1 is not an overhead. Okay, a lot of people might think that's an overhead. Back 1 is not an overhead. The only overhead that Ermac has is up 4. That actually makes it because up 4 doesn't lean into anything. You can't cancel up 4 into force push. You can't cancel up 4 into force lift. So basically, the only thing you can really do with up 4 is it's like a random mix-up. You can be doing, you know, you just basically have to be like playing the freaking sweep game right here. You basically play like this game right here, and you just like randomly catch him with overhead. You can't really do much with that. It doesn't do much. Okay, now let's advance into Ermac's jumping combos. Okay, I'm gonna explore some of these. Ermac has really good things. Like if you notice when the character jumps, Ermac's cylinder of force push catches sometimes. It catches. It's a huge cylinder of Ermac's force push that it makes it really good for him to use. The only time the force lift doesn't catch is when the character is. Let's see. It catches a lot. Normally it does catch. Okay, never mind. I think. Yeah. What was I talking about? Okay, so scratch that. Okay. Anyways, Ermac has a lot of good things that you can do off air. Okay. The character jumps. And you hit them with you have a free force lift. A lot of people don't do this because they're not watching for, like, a lot of pro players. If you watch the pro players fight, they watch out for this. Well, anytime you catch them out of the air, it's almost guaranteed a free force push. I mean force lift. Sorry. Times a lot of just do anything. You know, it's free damage. These are all times of free damage. You don't have to start a combo starter. You can lead into a combo. Oops, don't do that. You gotta watch your timing though. You gotta knock him down first. You can't just. Get dash it there. Oh my god. Location is bad. You can always do that for an extra hit. Okay, it does 1% more. I don't. Yeah. It doesn't do as much damage as when he starts combos, but it's still free damage that you can get just by off of a character doing a jump in and you knock him out of the air. You know, it's a free. It's free force lift. So those are some of the things you can watch when a character is jumping when you're playing Ermac. That's all I can say, I think. For Ermac as of now, I have to do some. I'm gonna do some online play soon too. So this video is gonna be here. I'm gonna give you a little review of what's going on for my first Trash in the Lab. Might seem kind of messy. I'm sorry because this is actually my first time doing Trash in the Lab. The idea has been for a while because my first preview video was up in like April, but I never really got around to it. But anyways, what I'm planning to do for here is Trash in the Lab is gonna be broken up. It's gonna be found on my 8Tech Kid page, 8Tech Kid Gaming page. It's gonna be under the folder MK9 Trash in the Lab, and I'm probably gonna. And it's gonna be basically sorted by character of recency. So basically, Ermac's gonna be the first one up there. Ermac, I'm gonna breaking it down. It's gonna be parts of the beginning of the video. I'm probably gonna edit some of this, but I'll leave some of this in. But this is gonna be a beginning of the video. Is gonna be me exploring the lab, which is just all right there. Just me basically looking up forums, looking up combos, watching videos, whatever, and just going through combos step by step. You know, me probably practicing for the first time. Some of these probably I've never done. Like I have really never done the 1-2 into force push one before until like today, because I've noticed that a lot of pro players have been doing that one because some 2-2 sometimes whiff. Sometimes you whiff. It's easier to get a 1-2 in than it is to get 2-2 and because of distance. Like 2-2 sometimes whiffs, will whiff the second hit depending on your teleport kick, but 1-2 is usually more secure into combos, and it does the same damage, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is gonna be the first part of the video, basically me exploring the character. Second part of the video, I'm not saying second video, but second part of the video, probably like video 3 or 4, because this one's actually pretty long. It's gonna be basically me exploring combos. It's gonna be just basically a combo video, and I'm gonna commentary on it, saying which ones do I think it's better, which one do I think it's back when we were 4, when you do a teleport kick. There's a dash. Oh god. You only can get one of the 2-2. The second one will whiff. So you go 2-2. So you have to go 2. You have to go 2 and then automatically force push. Now in this situation, it'll be automatic. It'll be easier if I just do 1-2. Oh, whoa! What happened there? So that does 42%. I believe 2. Oops, I can't do that. Oops. I believe 1-2 does the same damage. Be 42, right? 42. It would be 42%, yeah. So it would be like examining those things. So second part of the part is going to be basically examining combos. Be a tutorial on how to do the combos, like what I'm doing right here, but it's going to be more, focused on it. That'll be basically part 2, and then part 3, like half of part 2 and part 3 basically be part 2. I'm just gonna keep it under part 2. It'll be tutorials on how to do the combos, and also examination of how the combos work. And then part 3 would basically be online play. I won't say online, maybe offline, but basically exploring the character in real gameplay to see how the character works. And when you play Ermac in real gameplay, you're not actually dishing out for combos. You're not always looking for combos. Some characters play them like that. Li Joe, I know, is one person that looks like he plays a really aggressive Ermac. But some people like Flo. When you watch Flo play Ermac, he kind of just sits back and he tries to bait things out. Like he plays a mid-range Ermac. He force pushes a lot. And then when the opportunity comes out, he deals out high damage. But until that time, he plays a really careful Ermac. Yeah, so it's gonna be like examinations like that. So part 1, the lab. Part 2, combos, and then part 3, gameplay. And hopefully, you guys will keep watching these videos. Give me some feedback on how you guys want me to do this. How do you guys like it? What's the good things? What's the bad things? I always appreciate comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't like it if you don't like it. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to A Tech Kick Gaming or my main channel Tam River. I am Tam River. Sorry. A Tech Kick Gaming or my main channel I am Tam River. If you like my videos, I am doing other playthroughs on I am Tam River. Namely, right now would be as at this time it's Infamous 2. But I'm going to be posting more of my fighting game stuff on A Tech Kick Gaming. I'm going to be posting more tutorials on A Tech Kick Gaming, and I'm going to examine more online play for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Mortal Kombat 9. So thank you for watching my videos. Hope you guys like it. Give me some feedback. Feel free to comment me. Feel free to chat with me on PS3. I love to get some games in.